Hey, you ever thought about trying something new, but didn't know where to start? Well, look no further, because I got a few tips and a few stories and the whole spiel. Anyway, let's get started. Welcome back to the Not Perfect People Project. Your host, Josh. Nice to see you guys again. Thank you for tuning in for this great installment of some thoughts from a random person on the internet. I really hope it does bless you, though. This is why I do it. Anyways, awkwardness aside, I have a lot of hobbies and things that I like to do. So much that it could take over my life if I tend to get fixated on one of them for a long period of time. More than anything else, I had to start somewhere, right? We all have things we strive to be good at or want to try or get into, but we don't know where to start. Well, start with what makes you comfortable. I mean, let me tell you a small story. Well, I grew up in a large family and I had to kind of watch all of my siblings be great at singing and dancing. And I wanted to do both. I wanted to be good at one of them. I wasn't. I had to start somewhere. I needed to take small steps. And sometimes I think that's where we get ahead of ourselves. We don't know what to do when taking a small step. And I get it. We can be lost when we don't know where to necessarily start when it comes to something new. But in my story, in my experience, I started off with a couple of basic steps, literally, when it came to dancing. Basic steps. And it wasn't too advanced, wasn't too hard, but I also set up goals so I can be proud of myself. That's another thing we tend to miss. When we stop setting goals for ourselves, we stop feeling fulfilled in the hard work that we're putting towards what we want to do. I mean, more than anything else, I believe that small steps equal great progress, great progression. Because a lot of people will say this: practice leads to perfection. It's never the case. We always have something to grow off from. We're never going to be perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. I'm never going to be exceptional at what I do. But I do want to keep growing. I forever want to be a student. And I forever want to keep learning about the crafts that I love to do. But I think that's what keeps me so engrossed in my hobbies and the things that I like to do. I'm in a constant state of a growth mindset. Think about it. When we think we're the masters at something or think that we have nowhere to grow, nowhere to go. I'm sorry. I digress. And I know this whole step metaphor can get a little tired and a little like, come on, you keep talking to us about steps. I really mean it. I needed to set little goals for myself in order to get moves down. Breakdancing is incredibly difficult, and it's not for the faint of heart. You will hurt yourself. You will probably break something. I'm 32 and I'm still trying my best to do it, but more than anything else, I'm still setting up small little goals from when I go to the gym to breakdance. Like, even if I can't complete a move, I'll take the necessary steps to write down things that I need to improve on. I'll come back and I'll see what I can do better next time. I think when we start something new, we expect to be the best at it immediately, or if not, show a little bit of progress. That's not always the case, and rarely ever the case, to be honest. So give yourself some grace when you're trying something new, and don't be afraid to start small. Because the smaller you start, the more manageable it is. And the more manageable it is, the more you'll grow. And the more you grow, the more confidence you have in it. I'll tell you now, if I was ever looking for a teacher for dance or just someone to teach me something, I want that person to be growing continuously. And I want them to be proud of their crafts and proud of the progression that they've made in their own lives. I don't want someone coming around super cocky thinking, oh man, I got this. No, don't even worry about it and whatnot. No, I don't want that type of attitude for my teacher. I don't even want that type of attitude for myself. There are some things that come very easily, but I don't want to become off-putting like that. Not at all. So that's just kind of a small story that I had for you guys there. If you guys are thinking about starting something new, don't shy away from it. Start small. Start somewhere. Progress. Make sure there are manageable steps that you can step up to the plate and do what you want to do. And more than anything, I'm rooting for you. And I want you to go out there and be the best you that you could possibly be. Take small steps. I know, even if it has to do with dance. I didn't think that I'd like dance and music as much as I did when I was a kid. But it grew. Honestly, it helps me pay the bills sometimes. I just really wanted to get the encouraging message out there to say, hey, I believe in you. And I hope you're trying new things, and I hope you're growing as a person. All of you guys out there. Anyways, if you liked the video, you thought it was helpful, you think that it could bless somebody, share it, like it, subscribe, continue to watch the other videos. I can't tell you what to do, but it's always appreciated. Thank you guys. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Peace.